morning. Yeah, man, now we're out and again on the road, yeah. So me I say, Katana once again. You see my people, so this time, we have a guard, the snake temple, them put snake on their neck like chain and all of them something. You see me also, so. Okay, thank you, mums. So at the front and can get a better kind of things on our foot, so. Back here over here. That station. Yeah. Street barber people just trim the man and I use the ice to make the blood flow circulate. Same time I did the barber. My daddy I get my hair started out. Even one time them trim here, no matter how bad I wash them head is, them wash them head. Them massage them head, them massage their shoulder, them crook their neck. I say it's a whole experience. One time some man come and I say, but you know nothing for your ear for cut. But in the idea I guess it's the whole experience, you understand? Relax.
Mais Ouidah.
Morning settings.
Tu n'as pas reposé ton téléphone pour voir la main du côté.
Non.
Cette fois-ci même c'est femme qui conduit. Moment devant. Rapa, you see that?
Non, on dirait que c'est ici, on n'a pas dit un camion qui a versé.
Oui, il y a un camion. Ici aussi c'est bien.
C'est comme ça. Il y avait de l'eau bien chaude là.
Mon petit frère qui s'est réveillé à 5h30 et puis il est parti.
Qui?
Mon petit frère.
Ah bon?
Il était resté comme il faisait nuit là.
On va demander aux gens où est-ce qu'il faut se diriger maintenant pour aller. Ah, je pense que ça doit être dans tout ça. On voit
le GPS.
C'est beau ici. Ouais. Si les Amazones là les ont poursuivis pour les tuer, voilà.
What else?
No, so he's saying that basically we can go to Rukun as well.
Yeah.
And so you have the Voodoo here, you can see around you a lot of it, and you also have the slaves.
Okay.
So there is a culture on the beach that's called the Door of No Return.
Wow. Once you're gone, you're not come back. Straight a white man land.
Well, that's the thing. A few of them came back. So, parce qu'il y a la porte du retour aussi, non?
Non, du non-retour.
Non, il y a la porte du non-retour, mais il y a le truc.
En fait, Ouidah, il faut le parcourir un peu à pied.
Ouais.
On doit parcourir un peu à pied. C'est Ouidah.
Ouidah,
c'est très touristique.
But if you come back here in January, when they have the Voodoo festival.
Yeah.
It
starts in December. But the 10th of January, that is a big fair.
It's bank holiday.
It's bank holiday.
Wow.
Yeah, and the
because
whole country is celebrating Voodoo.
Voodoo fell.
Because Voodoo is a religion here.
Okay.
Yeah. Just as Islam.
Talon est en
Yes.
train de faire le truc du vaudou à Beaumais ou bien je sais pas où là.
So it's a recognized
Religion.
and people respect it. Oh, you see, we are at the townhouse.
Yes, people, we just reached the destination right about now. You understand how a bag of things you gotta learn and you see at the same time. As I say, yeah man, it's all about experience of the culture and get more knowledge and more wisdom worldly. You see me?
And it was under the tree.
Okay, that tree.
Yeah, under the tree.
Like the big tree, the people that's where back in the days they used to come
negotiation.
and come negotiate for buy the slave them.
Yeah.
So right here is a big part of the trade slave. That come like me make a report alive last night and someone come on the live and say, oh, the place where them used to sell the slave them on literally here so is it. The big tree there. Yeah man out there relax and talk about everything.
Vous voyez quand il fait les vlogs, il est très connu en Jamaïque, c'est un artiste, il est très connu.
We get a bit of the history about your people. French, what is this city? What name? What is the city name?
Ouidah.
Ouidah.
The district city of Ouidah.
The district city of Ouidah.
And the city of Voodoo.
City of Voodoo also. And Hangaga, Iba.
You can after the toilet, you can
I still remain old school. You see the type of latching ball.
Captive, I mean, those who have been captured by the king of the Abomey from very far from here. So they brought them to here. So when they brought them to here, they were sold. Who bought them at that time? The one who bought them at that time is called Feliz Francisco de Souza. He is a Portuguese. So he developed a strong relationship with the King Gizo. So the King Gizo appointed him as the vice king of the Abomey, but we stay here to control the slave trade. And then the Portuguese man built this house is for him. From there to over there onto the main road. And the big house is for the Portuguese man. Since 1830.
Wow, since 1830.
This one has been renovated in 1995. Okay, I'm coming. When I finish, I'm coming. 1995. And then when the slave came here, he's the first one. I mean, the negotiator who negotiated everything between the king and the other men. So he used to give some objects like pipe, tobacco, like cannons of the weapons. They give wishy clothes, they give shoes, they give bricks, they give dishes, plates, they give many things, glass, mirror. So the number of slaves that they used to give, they used to get from the king, depend the values of the objects that they used to give to the king.
Oh.
So when they finish giving the object to the king, they will take the slave. And this slave should be very strong, very robust, because they need some people to work in America in their farm there. That's why all the slaves should be very strong. So when they finish buying the slave, they will now mark them in that house.
Oh.
The house over there. So this house, yes, is used for marking them. Why did they mark them? They
Yes.
mark them because they have a different kind of the nations of Europe. They have French people, they have a Portuguese, they have English, they have a
American.
Danish and Holland. All of them have the trader. So they used to buy differently the slave. And then all the slaves will stay at the same boat. So now to help them to have the possibility to identify each of the slaves at the destination, they used to mark them and to write the name of the trader, of the main trader, or the principal trader. So they use the iron. The iron is put in the fires. When it becomes very hot, they used to put that one on the back of the slave automatically this one create a wound on the back.
Oh.
And then they used to treat the wounds with the pepper and the salt.
Wow.
Just to avoid the infection and help them to be really recovery quickly. So that's the stomach. At the end, we brought them very chain, always chain on the back, and they walk like turtles from here to the beach.
Oh, wow.
The beach, the place of the beach that we call today the gate of no return. So there's no possibility for them to go back here to see their parents. They were obliged to take the boat for traveling month of the sea. To Brazil, Cuba, Martinique, America, and so on. So because all these slaves were sold differently in the different countries in Europe and America. That is the process of how the things happen. So I want to draw your attention about the district. This tree is a secretary. It was appointed since 1737. You the King Agaja. So it is under this slave, all the slaves were brought here and before they will be sold. It's since 1737. In 4 years, it will be 300 years.
Dans 4 ans, ça va faire 300 ans. Yeah, in 4 years,
300 years.
The name of the tree is a figuier blanc. Figuier blanc. Yeah, in Portuguese language, I say nimba nimba. Portuguese language say nimba nimba. So in the Portuguese country, I'm in Cape Verde. This tree represents also a secretary. If you have a problem, whatever you have, money you need them, and you talk to the tree, everything you get your solution. And that's why this tree is not a simple tree. It's a secretary since that time and today. Even we have it can have like the opportunity to talk to us here. I think it will be, let's say, the real testimony for the slave trade. So this is just a summary, because the issue about the slave trade is very deep and very vast and large. So I think it's up to you to ask me some questions, so I will come to give you some detail, because even if you want some detail about the people, I mean the Portuguese man and his relation with the king and so on and so forth, I will give you. But before that one, I want to tell you that the man got 41 wives and 135 children.
Wow.
Only with those of the women from here, the Home women, and those of Togo.
Who,
because
the king or the Portuguese?
The Portuguese.
Wow.
He got opportunity to get married with the daughters of the king, the different daughters of the different king, and so to become in love with them, so to have the favor, and so the same thing with the king of the Togo, Rigi. So that's why we have the Sousa from Benin and the Sousa from Togo. There are too many.
Okay.
Too many here.
So where did they get the slaves them from?
Yeah, they got the slave from the north of Benin and from the south of Benin, and from the south of Benin and the east of Benin they go to Nigeria, Ibadan, Oyo Ife. I don't know if you know Ibadan, Oyo Ife. So most of the slaves, 75% of them were Yoruba people, because the Yoruba people were gentle. And many people of America, most of them, their origin, they are from Nigeria, especially Oyo Ife. Because the king, they know that those people see the physical characteristics is very good for them to sell them, because they are a good product. That's why they used to go to them and fight the king, and then not all the people of that to sell them in slavery. 75% from the slave were from Yoruba community.
So they did just go there to fight them, just to bring them to be slaves?
Yeah.
So basically they didn't do nothing to become slave. It was just because of money, so to speak.
Let me tell you that the strategy that the king will use at that time to fight and to bring them, because spiritually the king, the community of Abome were powerful spiritually.
Yeah.
This is the first, let's say, opportunity, or maybe is it opportunity or a favor? Maybe I can say force. This is the first forces, and the second one, the king used Amazon, the implication of the women, and they start in the system. These women, we call them warrior women, because they were gentle and they have the force, and they fight very dangerous next to the king to fight the other people. And then there is the first category of the women warrior who were the spies. They were very beautiful women, and they behaved like children. They went to the other area and behaved like they are selling. When the other people saw them, they appreciated them and got them as a wife. When they become wife, they check the secrets of the force. The way they live, what are the strategy of the fighting, and send all of this secret to the king here. And one day, the king with the second group, the warrior, the soldier, they left and then attacked the people. How can we imagine that those of your wife could be the spy for you? That is very different. So when they capture them, automatically, spiritually, they control them. So when they control these people spiritually, they didn't have anything to revenge or to maybe to go against to those people. So they were totally, completely controlled physically and spiritually. Automatically, they become slaves. That's why we call them in French les captifs de guerre. So when you during the fight or during the war, the enemy dominates you, automatically you lose your forces, you lose everything from you that can help you to react. Yes. Again, that is the way the things happen.
Okay, thank you.
So when they brought them here, and then from here to over there, they become a real slave. So from here, they are like a captivity of the world, and then when they left from here to America, they become a real slave because they were submitted to different kind of the work, different kind of the punishment, different kind of the imposition. So and so forth. This is the ill treatment from their masters.
Okay.
What did the Portuguese say to the king to convince him?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know, before the slavery, there was a slavery in past in Africa. We have you can say that one, we call this one African slavery. How this one happened? When a man, those of the criminal people were African slaves. If you are criminal, when they capture you, you become slave. If you took the wife of your brother, or if you kill somebody, if you did something very bad against the law of the community, you become slave. You may work for the royal community until for 20 years or 30 years until to your death.
So they weren't slaves, they were prisoners then?
Yeah, they were prisoners.
Okay.
So all of the prisoners were slaves in Africa. So when those people of Europe came and then proposed them the idea that they need people to help them and to work, so whatever, there is also a lie, but say that when they will go there and whatever they will do, they will build this one to give to the king and to develop the community. So the king has said, okay, you accept, but those people, the prisoners, they didn't do anything for them, so it will be better to send them to the slavery and to work for the development of the community. That is the way their mind. So they accept to send all of these prisoners. And when going on, the process becomes the trade becomes very interesting. So they were obliged to go to the other community and to capture people. It was like a hunting human.
Yes.
Do you understand?
So the king didn't give his own people. He would go and capture other people from other regions to give them to the Portuguese. Okay, so they would be the king's prisoners.
Yeah, the king's prisoners. Yes.
So the king was also told that they would come back.
Yeah.
And basically they were told that send him their people will benefit them because people will come back and develop the place.
Maybe they will come back or they will not come back, but the life that they will have there will be better. And so the king also, with the element that they will give to the king will be developed and will be powerful. Because let me tell you that the bad idea for our king last time, there is a kind of let's say hostility, a kind of so I don't want the other people to be stronger more than me. I will be only myself the strong. So in the past, the king is like a god. Out of the holy god, there's no people. And the king, whatever the king say, it should pass. no, there is no one who stopped the decision of the king in
Oui,
the
c'est
past.
ça. Mais moi, je pense que ce que vous dites est vrai. Hein. Mais je pense même que dans la mentalité même
Yes.
du Béninois et tout ça,
Oui.
c'est resté. Il y a un
Yeah.
fond qui est resté.
This the community, the community.
Le roi, de ça,
C'est Abomey.
Mhm.
Yeah. And still today, even this community, the people of this community, they still want to be, they want to express, they say that they are powerful, even let's say as far as intelligence is concerned, capacity. So they claim to be
Intelligent
the
more than-
intellectual, the best men, the best people. So it's not good to claim that you are the one who hold the power for everything. That's not good. And even today, even you get married with the daughter, you'll be like a slave for the daughter. They want to dominate their husband. That is the mentality. That is the thing that push the king to behave like the powerful
God.
man at that time. Yeah. And they use what you call reason. I don't know how to use reason in English. We say yes,
Tricks.
trees,
Tricks.
trees. How
Tricks.
T
T-T-R-I-C-K.
T-R-I-C-K. Oh,
Tricks.
tricks.
Genre,
Okay.
ils les ont, ils
Yeah.
les ont blagués, ils
Instead
les ont
of being
amusés.
pragmatic, instead of have the truth, when they are telling you, you believe that what they are telling you is good.
They will deceive you.
They will deceive you. So you follow them, but they are show you the bad thing and the right thing that will control you to dominate you. They have a mind.
So, a while ago he was explaining the way how slave trading start and how it get interesting. At first, I say about them start to sell the prisoner them. You understand? When them do commit any form of crime and them go to jail, them sell them. And then after that, it get very interesting. So, what them start go to other communities and capture other people and enslave them as well. Because the king want to be the most powerful king you can think of in Africa. So he try to basically conquer kingdom, take all of the soldier them, all of the strong warrior them and sell them off to slaves. So with this kingdom don't have these strong people or don't soldier to fight to defend them, they automatically become weak and him conquer and capture and probably own that kingdom as well. Jaja. Portuguese house. Them saying tomb inside as well too. So I'm still there. In remains, that is. Yes, people, the reason it's Mr. Bacchus, I just did a full live on Facebook. The tree of return.
Ça, vous avez vu l'autre jour là. Si on prend tout droit, on tombe là où vous étiez. Zone 5.
Pourquoi ils ont coupé au milieu?
Zone 5.
Non, il n'est pas encore fini. Ça. Vous pouvez prendre
Okay, you see the road
Et puis
there?
on tombe ici.
Take us straight to Fisher. If we carry on straight, it take us to where we were last time. You remember where we went on the road and the road finished? And
Yeah,
we went to the
yeah.
beach?
Yeah.
It take us right there.
What about it?
So that's a new road there.
Right now, people, we're going to pray. The sea of no return. So you see there. John wants to watch the slave, they're going to go to them place. You know. They say there now. 100% hard ship until the day then get dirt. It's like work in progress and now. People may realize they can come like the slave is celebrated boy though. You understand? So
It's not celebration, it's a commemoration. It's not the same thing.
okay, it's not
You
celebration, not
commemorate, you
commemoration.
don't celebrate. It's a reminder of the history. They're not deleting the history, but they're not celebrating it. It's two different words.
They reach our fight still.
Huh?
Oh no, I talk to them, I said they reach our fight and all of them is something there. So we all see a start people. So enough time we complain say black man sell black man and some black people feel like they have a problem with it. It wasn't a lie, I read this ago. And black sell out black. As always. Even up to today day. in different ways. Black as sell black. You understand? And then still make money off of the slave trade. Even though them not sell people, so to speak, but them still make money off of the history, so they still earn off of the history. I'm not looking, I'm looking around some.
Why we call the place Commemorating? It's the last place which is close to the sea. When the slave came and they passed, there's no opportunity for them to go back. This is the way, the walk, with the ship in the back, until to get the ship. After the people already come, and they get here, yes. And then on the fence.
La dernière coup de mou, mon gars. La fameuse porte. J'ai passé cette porte avec dans le bateau.
On the fence, we have some representations, and this is the way they were put inside of the boats. They were laid down on the women over in the mouth, and then they will sit down. And those of the master abuse them, abuse those of the women slave. Well, this is the beginning of the meticide. What is it called? The metis.
Yes.
Yeah. Because of those of the white men, they abandon the pregnancy, and the woman that is. And then give them the so the children will become always the child or let's say slave for the same trader. That's to continue, reinforce the continuity of the slavery. And then let's come here. These representations is the slave. The small one represents the slave children. So which means that the children also, 11, 12, were also deported to the slavery.
Oh.
I mean, I want to draw your attention on this representation. What does it mean? It has a kind of let's say, pageants, like a bed, which one show the states. Because when the slavery started, the children, the men and the black men, they do not have the peace. They move from place to place just to escape themselves from their enemies. So at that time, the slave didn't have any, let's say a unique place of the living places. The life at that time become transhumance. They displaced from one place to another place, from one place to another place. So they couldn't stay forever at the same place. Oh, okay. If they stay at the same place, the enemy will come to attack them.
Yes.
Since the slave trade started, the black men, the community, all of them had this, let's say, this party. Men, women, labor from the children and so on and so forth. Oh. It has cut off all the order, the harmony life which existed among the black people before the slavery.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
Not at the moment. Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. Okay, there's no problem. Maybe when we continue
the journey, yeah.
Okay, good.
We'll look at the children. Wow. That represents the children then.
Yeah, but the majority are living in Abomey. The majority are living in Abome. They are super from here. So they are living in Abome. But they also have mixed up people. They also got a white husband before the other one. But literally, they love themselves and they want to marry themselves. They want them in Abome. The village is there.
Do they still have any power?
Today, I don't think there's no any power there. This is referred to them until today. But the country recognize the power of the ancestors who were the king. Okay. And then today, the village is still to be the royal kingdom today. And we have the museum of the kingdom of the kings of Abome there.
Okay.
But they are not still controllers. No, this one has finished the term of their father. Today, everyone is the same, and they should not really recognize the existence of those tribal, of those social groups.
Okay, so what about all the wealth they accumulate throughout slavery? What come of that wealth? Do they keep the wealth, or do they donate, contribute it to charity, or what they do with the wealth? They keep it?
If I understand the question, you want to know if we are talking about
the royal children, the bloodline, yes.
The bloodline. Yeah,
they keep the wealth. Do they keep the money?
They keep the money?
They gain throughout slavery?
No. This one, the time of the slavery, that time has already passed. So they don't stay keeping the wealth fees from their father. No. Today, I think the kinds of the getting prosperity is different from the past.
Yes, I know, but sometimes money do come down the line. Like my father pass, I get the money. God forbid me pass, my son get the money. So that's...
It's not that one. If your father or your grandfather were not rich, you not get money.
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Qu'est-ce qui est arrivé à l'héritage du roi? Est-ce que les enfants ont profité de cet héritage-là? Est-ce que c'était saisi?
That's what I think. As far as getting money or prosperity and so on for today, it's a different matter. But what their father would hold as in the past, most of these elements were sent to the France. Today, when you go to the museum of France, the cultural heritage things are living now in the France. That's why our president last year he went and brought 26 of them from the France, from the museum of the France.
Okay, donc tout ce que le roi a reçu, comme richesse, comme
d'autres
cadeau
éléments,
et tout, ça a été saisi par la France.
Beaucoup de choses au temps de la colonisation ont été saisies et la France les a emportées. Et au niveau du musée maintenant, il y a beaucoup de ces héritages que nous avons, que ces rois-là avaient à ce moment, ils sont là. Pourquoi l'année passée, notre président avait battu pour au moins récupérer 26 d'entre eux. Et il reste encore 1000 encore, plus de disons 2000, mais 3000 encore de ces éléments qu'on doit nous restituer après. Voilà, pour que notre histoire puisse être réellement reconstituée. Sinon, on ne peut pas reconstituer l'histoire entière sans avoir ces éléments de partie constituent des témoins vivants.
You say that basically during colonization, a lot of the king property and everything were seized by France. So a lot of them are now in France at the museum. So the president last year has asked, he's been negotiating to get some back so that when people come here they can see the full history and they can fully rebuild the history, because they're testimonies, they're like living testimonies, they're physical testimonies and witnesses also of the history. So he believed that it must be here so that people can actually see.
Which
so
is true.
He didn't go to the family or...
Okay, friends gonna take it.
Let me emphasize that these elements we see in the museum, the big museum of Benin. Here it is. The museum is in Ouidah here. Portuguese, we call the museum the Portuguese center. So it's there, and very soon they will open it, and then we can, when they come, we can come and then get access to see whatever.
The president managed to get back 26 of them, but there's still thousands.
Let me tell you that the main element for the IFA is still today, France, and the government is asking for that one because this one is our let's say our belly, the belly of Dahomey, the belly of Benin. And if you don't think this one is not good, and the one of Ogu, do you know the divinity of Ogu? Ogu, the dish of the divinity, let's say how do you call it? I mean the representative of the divinity is still right now in France, and the government is asking for that one to bring back. But France people, you know, they want already to have a monopoly, let's say, power and controllers. They didn't want to give everything to us, but I think little by little we try to get some of them here.
Okay, that's good.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
La porte dont on parle, là, quand vous allez au Sénégal, il y a ça.
Oui, c'est l'île de Gorée.
Et voilà, quand vous allez aussi au Ghana, il y a ça aussi également. Mais ici aussi, il y a pas the pictures of the boat.
Yes.
This boat is the last boat who transports the last slave from here to America. So with the reforms and of the development of the tourism in here with our government, they ordered the boat, and the boat will be reconstructed exactly with the same material, with the same prototype and the same thing. Then they will brought the boat and they will draw the sea from there to here, and then the boat will stay there. And or with the statue of the slave. And when we come here, we can pay and then get inside of the boat to see how the slave were put in the care of the boat. This is to help people to get
a better understanding what they went through.
Very good. That's good.
Cheers.
Here, let's move to this. What's happened in the time of the King Klele after Kiso. And the Fernandez, they were caught in his people. They were not caught because here in the Senate. They were down. And then our king, with all the people, they accepted to practice the Christianity. But they told the white men that we will accept to practice your religion, but we will not leave our religion. That's why in the morning we go to the church, and then in the evening we also practice our religion. Voodoo is the first one. Voodoo is the religion of tolerance, love, hospitality, and so on and so forth. All this we have a very and also to be there. That's why in Benin we have a Voodoo, Muslim, and Christianity. Muslim and Christianity were the religion were from.
So, do you believe in Christianity, the white man religion?
Really, you know, I do not believe that one, but I believe in our own religion. I believe that our own religion is the one that our ancestors practice. And then let me tell you that whatever those people of the Christian, they brought us here, our father, our ancestors, they knew all of this one. They taught all of this one in the past. We have there was an organization in the past. Even our ancestors, they know the God. They know God, but they talk to the God through the divinity. So we know everything. Even the laws, the recommendations in the Bible existed here before the Bible, the Christianity came.
So, what do you think about? They basically also use the Bible to enslave our people.
Yeah.
Because remember, when they are whipping you, they are reading the Bible.
Yeah.
They are speaking from the Bible while they are killing you.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that?
That is a kind of another kind of the slavery. After the old slavery, when they stopped the slavery, they came here to continue to dominate the African people through another way, through another form, types. And the Bible, the Christianity is a kind of change the mentality of the black man. And it's a kind of bring the black man not to think about themselves, not really to say that we need to defend ourselves. We need to take into account our own heritage. They brought the Bible to steal, to cheat. To steal our own riches,
Exactly.
our own everything, our mind. That's why today some of our African people, some of our brothers and sisters, they don't have the capacity to believe that they are able to do something. They are able to develop their continent. We are able to do something now. That's why sometimes I believe in our president who said that we need to defy those of the African people. We need to tell them that we exist and they need to give us the consideration. That is the kind of the consideration we are claiming today. Even the white man should consider all of those of the African people that they have a philosophy, we have a culture, we have a religion,
But
we are a people of, we have a history.
they
Our
need to
history is
control.
very rich.
Yeah, they need to control. So, in order to control, they can't allow us to think that way, that we have our own. They have to implement it in our mentality that they are the one who have it and we need them. So, also, when you think about the churches with the white God, the sign of the white God,
The sign of the
white Jesus.
This is a full organization, especially those are the Vatican people. The Vatican people, I mean the Catholic Church. And this one were well organized church to bring us to be a sleeping. And then they do not really, today we remember that we have a lot of African people who don't know the culture, who don't know the origin, who don't know really who are they, or what are they, what did they come from.
Because I know lots of people, if you want to mention voodoo to them, they say, oh, you are iniquity worker, you are a demon, you are a wicked person.
We are magic people.
Right.
They think
It's
that
black
voodoo
magic.
is bad, voodoo is like a devil, evil is like a Satan.
But they are the sheep because that's the mentality the white man put into them. To believe what is yours and your power. You understand? So if you can't harness your power or the elements from your power and you're trying to do from something that is fake, you won't get the power, the strength you need because you're praying to something that doesn't exist. That is just a fiction of your imagination that someone implemented there for their purpose to have the control over you, and you walk away from what is rightfully is yours.
You're right. Now, I want to ask you a question for you. You know, I understand you were a son of the descendant. You are a son of the origin of the African. Now, according to you, what is your action in America or whatever you are living? So to show to those of the African people that we need to put each other together. So to have a new vision and to fight against what the other people are saying about us or are doing it. Now, I think I have those are people like Pan-Africanist organization. I don't know if you know Dr. Healing Community.
Dr. Sebi.
Dr.
Sebi.
Yeah, I am in the community. We discuss about how could we really organize ourselves. We come back to the roots. Now, what are the tools of the organization from the abroad? So to bring those people to come back to the roots. I don't know if you have ideas about all of this one.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
You understand? A few will come, but many won't.
Will not come.
Because in many black people mind in the Western world, Africa is doomed. Africa is broken. Africa is bush. African people is bush people. But that's the white man, that's how the white man brainwash them and to believe. Like, example, when in Jamaica, Jamaicans, we respect African. We talk about the motherland. When you go into America or England, they say, Jamaican don't like African. African don't like Jamaican.
Why?
African don't like
divide
to conquer, divide.
Never let them the time to find to put themselves together.
Right. Once they, just like in the slavery ship, when their mouth are sealed, if they can communicate, they can plan a way to escape. But if they can't communicate, it's much more harder. So that's what they do. They divide us. And you have some of them, they are sheep. They stay divided and they turn their eyes because remember,
and African people and those of the black man, they still fight it together. Themselves is now. We should normally stop that one and then put love, a full love, like the brothers and the sisters together, so to bring Africa to the
black man is black man worst enemy. If you go in any other country, the black and black crime is the most crime in almost every country you go.
The example of the what the white men did against George Floyd was happening in America in 2000. I was shocked. I wrote a test about that one. That's not revealing. Why? Can we Africans do that one because of the white men?
No.
That's not good.
You can't do
We
that.
need to stop.
You can't do that.
Sorry, I was very shocked in 2019 with the situation. But there seems to be right now in America today.
Yes, in the world.
And they took
Because
a black man like let's say rubbish. How do you call that one? Gangster. They say that we are gangster. They're not serious. They're not disciplined. And so on.
Even one of the Arab country.
Yeah.
At this moment, I don't remember the name of that country.
Yeah.
They are still enslaved black people there.
Mauritania.
They're still enslaved. So
Mauritania.
while we're talking about the abolishment of slavery, we still have black people who are still going through slavery in certain countries, same way. So it's not abolished.
Yes, you're right. Okay, thank you. We go.
Je ne monte pas dans les pirogues, moi. C'est trop bas pour moi.
Ok.
Ça me fait peur. Ça m'énerve. C'est pas le fond. Voilà.
Faut pas aller trop loin. Faut pas aller trop.
Non, il va juste. Voilà, comme ça, ils ont une vue d'ensemble.
Il y a des gens qui habitent là-bas.
Ah, j'allais poser la même question.
C'est le sel.
Wow.
Comment ils vont ramasser? Il faut bien qu'il y ait des gens qui ramassent.
Il nous faut prendre d'abord, je vais vous expliquer.
Ah, mais les cases là.
L'eau prend presque tout. Là, quand l'eau est là-dessus, en tête là, du sable là, vous voyez qu'il y a des éléments comme sel, non?
Oui.
Ce sont les matières premières qui sont dedans comme ça.
Ok.
Maintenant, il faut un processus de transformation.
Oui.
Donc, les paniers qui sont faits avec les bois là,
Oui.
c'est cimenté. Et ils vont perforer au dehors avec des tuyaux.
Okay.
Donc on met de l'eau, on rassemble les sables que vous voyez là dans les paniers, on met de l'eau sur les sables, et bien en traversant l'eau apporte la matière première.
D'accord.
Et on rassemble maintenant l'eau là, on met ça sur le feu, on chauffe maintenant l'eau. L'eau va se évaporer, quand l'eau se évapore, alors laisse la matière maintenant qui est le sel qui devient tout blanc.
Ça,
voilà la procédure traditionnelle rudimentaire de l'obtention du sel à Djegbadi. Djegbadi.
Ok,
Djek qui veut dire le sel. Badi qui veut dire l'emplacement où on fait la préparation. Voilà. Un peu,
vous pouvez lui traduire ça en deux mots?
No, you can. Parce que moi-même, je suis mélangé.
Okay, thank you. So here is the area where we produce salt. Okay, the salt is a business, women business. So that's what the activity that most of the women here who are living used to do. Is recognized by the government. Now, what is the process of the production of the salt? You know, you remind me that we have a sand, and on the top of the sand there are some matters like who seem to be like salt. That is not the salt; it's the raw material. So now, how could the woman come to get the salt? We have a traditional basket. This traditional basket, we collect the sand, and we put the sand inside of the basket, and then we put water on the top of the sand, and then the water will come down. While it comes down, it comes down with the raw material, and they receive the raw material of the water, because the raw material is inside of the water. They receive the raw material of the water, and they put that one on the fire, and the fire dry the water. And when drying the water, it leaves we finally get the salt, which becomes a white product. That is the process of getting the salt. It's the business activity, and this is the original one, the only one that we have.
Yeah. The traditional one.
Yeah. Until today, we don't have a modern ways of getting transforming the salt.
It's the same way up to today.
Yeah, up to date. You're right.
Okay, my dear. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
to carry a python around
No,
your
son,
neck.
I don't like snake none at all. I'm anti-snake. But I will take the opportunity to go peep. You understand? But no, sir, I never snake around them.
This one.
I don't even like how they look, I don't even like how they move, I don't even like how they feel. I like nothing about snake. But I not this one, no. But
They have the female and the male. The female patterns are longer than the male. The female pattern are 1.5.
oh, and the
And
man.
the male are 1 meter.
Oh,
Yeah, they are royal pattern. They are different from the silver pattern.
ah, I'm scared of snake.
Yeah. So don't be afraid. They don't bite.
Ah, I'm still
They're not
scared.
They are harmful.
Ah, I'm still scared.
Don't stick.
Yeah. What's up? And here we go, peeps.
So we want to start.
That was the first Catholic church here.
I just want to brief. I want to brief part of the history construction. And then they go to the church in the morning, some of them, and they practice the Voodoo. But they still keep the practice of Voodoo because it's the original origin. Whatever the white man will impose them, they will never live up.
This is the temple of the python, the snake them. You understand where you're going, where they used to worship the snake. You understand you're going, you can put the snake around your neck.
This is the kind of wisdom. There was a composition of the okay. We are going to start today. We are going to start the visit here.
Yes.
Che Guevara.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello. We want to start the day from here. Mommy can go and have a seat there. Or we will start from here. Okay, we'll join you there. Okay, so we are part of the tree. This tree is a secretary. To some term from the ritual that we to perform was also performing here under the tree. Now they kill the goat. The blood of the goat is given to the tree. Because the essence, the food, let's say the food, the spiritual food of the divinity is the blood. So the first of all, this blood is given to the divinity, and then they cook the meat, and some of the parts of the meats we given of the goat we given to the divinity before the worship will be eaten by the worshipper. As I told you, you have a two kinds of the pattern. You have the female. The female is called lango there, which is a number. The drum which will be the number. The dangbe which will be a divinity of the protection, the divinity of blessing. Because in the past, according to the history, according to the tradition, they said these we used to protect the farm, the crops, the agricultural crops against the rats, mice, against ants, and so on and so forth. It also protected those of the worshipper against the enemy attack in the past. So this is the main one. Number 4. So we continue. We are lucky to have the sanctuary open for you because it's not open every day, which means that today is the Voodoo day. Every Voodoo day, the sanctuary is open. The inside we have the altar of the divinity, and the spirit of the divinity is inside of there. Now, whoever the worshipper, they address themselves to the divinity, and then if the worshipper get inside, we lead them. We don't go like this is the kind of expressing the respect to the divinity. They get inside and then go and perform everything. Even the child is born after 3 months of the birth of this child. The child will be presented to the divinity and they perform a ceremony. So the child starting be into inside there, so as to have a protection and a blessing from the divinity. And let me tell you that the sanctuary was there since 1717.
Wow.
1717. It's just
Wow.
1992, during the time where we started celebrating Voodoo Festival Day. They changed the rooms of the room, and then made another fence just to sustain the sanctuary.
Ah.
I want you to have eyes on this spot. It has a meaning. It's used during every 7 years for the big ceremony. Every 7 years, the big ceremony is performing because this ceremony, the purification ceremony. During the purification ceremony, the priest will get outside and then they will turn over the pot. You know, the open eyes, the open part is there, and they will turn over. And then the priestess, here the priestess, is like for 41 virgin girls. And all of them on the 9, they will get to the sacred river. They fetch water from the sacred river, and the river will be put inside of the pot here. And those are the priests who had the powers of the plants and wood. They will bring out of this one instead of this one, and they prepare. It will become a purification water. And this water will be used to worship the hand, the face. This is a kind of a purifier, and just it's kind of creating a love and the link between those of divinity and the worshippers of the population. And then after that one, the rest will be put in the sea, and I will use one part of that one to purify all the room of the camp.
Ah.
Let me express you that today the monopole women are also used for the same ceremony because why they chose a virgin is because of the sanctity, because of the holiness, is because of the purity. And monopoles at that time they become a wise woman. They become the words are powerful. I mean, where mommy is there, if mommy says something to some people or a child or any from the family, it will happen on the night because at this age, she hears the powerful words. She hears the blessing words. Whatever she said will happen on the life of. That's why those of miracles were used for the same ceremony. So the name of the building is called, the name of the fort is called Zenda. And then these two caves, they have the meaning. They were used for special things. This one is for purification, and this one is for protection.
Ah.
Yeah. During the main ceremony, the priest, only when the priest will get inside of the cave, and the cave have 2 gates, one here and the open there. When he gets here, he never, after performing the ceremony, he never get outside, come back. Outside
Next one.
If he didn't respect, he'll be responsible for whatever will happen because during this time, he will take a time to make a wish, to express a wish on behalf of all the people, and the worshippers, and every people in the village. So for the protection, prosperity, everything, that's sensitive. We continue. My sister know the Ogu. I come from Yoruba country, especially in Nigeria. In the local language, we say Ogu Orisha, but when you say Ogu Farai, it's made of made of iron, and it's worshipped only by those who work with iron. I mean, weather, mechanic, even those who work hairdresser, and so on and so forth. You don't give alcohol. If you give alcohol, it's not be good for you. Even the driver, the God, they'll never give alcohol. That's why it's not good for the driver to drink. So otherwise,
it covers
we get
everyone that
accident.
handles anything mechanical.
Right.
Yeah.
Then the last step is the big case since 1992. Instead of this case, we have the partner, about 50 partners. We have the female and the male, all of them are inside. So before we get inside of the case, first of all, we try to take the pattern, we try to take it around our neck, just to relieve our fear. And before that one, we need to purify our hands. I invite you to approach yourself to the pot here for purification. So I do that one first before giving to you.
Hold on. Oh, you're recording.
You know, this plate is very special. It's a hazel. I don't know if you look at one. It's hazel for application and very powerful. And also play an important role in traditions. Okay? This lady?
C'est pour la purification.
You.
Can you read mine?
Mon frère. Grace can go first.
No, this is used to it.
That's what I'm saying, can go.
Let me, I want to draw your attention to something. On the face of the pattern, we have 5 holes here. Are you getting the holes? Are you see? Here? The
Yeah.
holes.
Yeah.
Are you getting the holes here? 5 and here 5. Alright? So these holes represent 10. And these are the mark on the face of those of the worshippers. They represent their identity mark, cultural identity. So even if I think when you see my dean, the hairs on the face, it means that they are connected to the python. After a child, third month, after the death, as I told you, during the ceremony, they will do the marker on his face. Today, some of them, they have opportunity to pay for the ceremony, and they are not obliged to have the mark on the face. So that's why we have some of them who belong to the community but don't have the mark on the face. First of all, I invite you to touch first of all the pattern, and before we take it on your yes.
Beaucoup, hein?
Yeah, touch it. The skin of the
It's
part
shedding.
is very it's not stony. It's very cold.
Touche ta tête un peu, elle va te toucher.
Oh my God! Yeah, faut se toucher.
Lui, il a l'habitude.
Moi j'ai l'habitude.
Okay.
Il vit
not
avec
mad.
les serpents.
Okay. Now, what you? I invite you to hold it in your hands, first of all. So, right, give it the phone to my boy. And then
Let me see
hold
something.
it.
Yeah. Touch it again. I'll touch
Hold
it
it, hold
first. No, let me touch it from hold it.
Okay. Now, they are going to try. Now, come and have.
Il bouge beaucoup.
The tail, I will hold the head, and then the tail, you put the tail here.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, you kidding, man. Watch me up.
Don't worry. Just look at the photo, okay? Don't worry.
You see, you take them, I put everything, you know. Yeah, man, that's good. Bloody gosh.
Fight your fears.
Eh.
Maman,
It's simply no, say.
maman,
Yeah, man.
maman. On l'a embusqué. Regarde comment je tremble moi-même. Regarde comment ma main tremble.
Come and try.
Est-ce que c'est
This is
obligé?
the test.
Est-ce que c'est obligé? Hein? Mais tu vois pas que je tremble?
Yeah, come.
Un bout, un bout, un bout.
Okay, good.
C'est qu'ils sont inoffensifs, ces danseurs. Ils n'ont pas de vénal, ils n'ont pas de vénal. Ça va.
Non, attendez. On a qu'à laisser sa tête de l'autre côté là.
On va vous aider? On va vous aider?
Non, c'est bon.
Ray, yo, Ray. Ray.
Merci beaucoup. Faut pas le manger, hein?
Brace you straight in it. Sometimes
Good boy.
you can't put further yo.
I say you can't be scared of your food.
You dinner. Yeah, reason to the end dinner. I'm coming like a necklace on your neck. Hey, Breeze. Hey.
Elle est moi. Monsieur, ça fait longtemps que vous êtes ici, non? Depuis combien de temps? Je pense que...
Any questions about hospitality is good like that one. Yeah.
Le serpent là devient confortable sur toi. Je veux même aller se promener maintenant. Expose-toi.
So we have a different, I told you we have a female and a man. They just drink waters. They don't eat inside, they eat outside. So once in a month. So once in a month, they open the gate for them and they go outside looking for their food.
Oh,
Which, yeah, the food, which is the eggs, rats, and so on and so forth. When they finish, they get back to the place again. In a case that they don't get here, people, when they find them in the town, they bring them.
So, the first time I came, I was told that in the night, the door is open and the snakes go.
Yeah.
And then they go to people's house and they go and they come back in the morning and sometimes people bring them back. Do you guys still do that?
Yeah, do that, right.
So what happens here?
So this is the water, you see,
Why
this
not water?
is the water.
Or
It's
two.
a sacred water, so it becomes a sacred water. They used to put the water for making wishes. So everyone can make the wishes here. For the project, you may make wishes about your business, about the project, about anything that you have in your mind.
So how do you make the wish?
When you make the wish, at the end you should give anything that you have in your pocket. Anything that you have in your pocket, especially money. Yeah, especially money. Okay? It's not the you can
Don't smell a rat.
We're gonna do it.
No, that's gonna be. Celui-là dedans, il est vivant? Ah, il est juste comme ça dans l'eau?
Oui, comme la flèche. C'est ok.
Friendship let me look cheap. Let me look cheap. Hello, on long airplane, one long one. Yeah, French let me look cheap, but fair prayer or whatever it is, was a very long one.
So this is the end of our tour. This is the party temple. So I think I'll be going to the restaurant and then you go to eat. Okay?
Yeah. People, if you're a person like me who don't like snake and time living like look upon them, much more we touch them, we have snake on my shoulder. My crocodile tail. Well, that's good still, you know. As I said, them something is about experiencing different culture and also overcome your fear if you have some. You see me I say? So certain fear, although I not go all out because I don't fully take it around my neck, but get me and wash the snake water and I get 3/4 of the snake around my neck. So I guess that's a long way I even touch it. I always fear to touch it. So as I said, them something is all about overcome your fear, experience, and yeah, right they say there.
Bonsoir. Tu viens de looking there?
Anyway. You know so? No, really still, but we can look.
You don't want to buy anything? No souvenir? That's why you always send it at the end of the day.
Ooh. They look good. I like them stone there. But they say go next time.
Ça, c'est en quoi? C'est en bronze?
How much he gonna be there?
Non, les colliers là. Vous faites ça ici?
Yeah, look at the snake goes all in the center, because you know, for them places, they say then go out and go look their food and come back. They're independent, and snake will depend on nobody. Independent snake. Let me see the eagle be there.
Ça, c'est l'œil de tigre.
Ça protège, ça purifie le sang. Ça apporte la chance. Ça fait beaucoup de choses.
Mais ça, c'est pour les femmes, non? Mais les hommes peuvent porter aussi.
How much is this?
Hein?
C'est mieux, il y a servi homme qui porte, il y a servi
Yeah.
No, change that for?
No, I was asking if it's for women or if men can wear it. She said, well, it's mainly for women, but some men wear it.
Yeah, fit as boss.
Donc
That's
ça,
a
comme
man.
ça coûte combien?
On vend 30 000, le dernier prix c'est 25 000.
Okay, this is a man.
Yes.
30,000.
Let me wait. Check again on it. Let's see what next time.
This is nice.
Chandana?
And this.
Yeah, but still. I prefer the one with the bling.
Yeah.
Okay then.
I'm going.
They going?
Yeah.
Merci. So yes, people, hope you guys enjoy them video, because really take time out and understand to make sure that why I bring me with little culture with me when I go out to get. This me I say, so I hope you enjoy them something and appreciate it still. Although we appreciate it, we appreciate it. So alright, that's it. Yeah man.
Non, moi j'ai.
Sun gone in.